Hey guys, I thought I would finally do the answers to the Q&A. I'll consider this another vlog, but I have them written down on paper here, so I'm going to get started. Movie TV Fanatic 1986 asks, do another room tour. I did. Has your collection grown since your first video? To kind of put it in perspective, my collection mainly was the one DVD tower that you've seen in some of my videos. I think I showed it to you guys before. And then I had this little cabinet of my horror movies. And, you know, those are all my horror movies right there. And I can't fit that in one cabinet. And, I mean, you've seen how many movies I have. I mean, it's definitely grown a lot. Who has inspired you to collect? What has inspired you to collect? Really, what inspired me, or who has inspired me? I guess, like, I would go on YouTube, and I would just look at the amazing things that people owned. And I thought, you know, like, Netflix was cool, you know, seeing things I wanted to see, but I wanted to own them. And I can't think of who else owns all the James Bond movies. Who else owns all of the classic Universal Monster movies, or who has basically the complete works of Stanley Kubrick, you know, and it's just cool to own that stuff and to know that I have it, and that I can watch it anytime I want. Collectors that I like to watch on YouTube, Karate Popcorn, if you haven't heard of her, she's cool. I love the Angry Video Game Nerd. He's a video game collector. And I love his video game collection vids, his videos, and his movie collection. I also like, what's their name? Pete Dorr. He's a video gamer. And I like watching his videos sometimes. But really, I just... Mr. Wild 194, he's a good reviewer as well. But really, I just like looking at, and I'm interested to see what other people's collections are. If you have a movie collection, post a video response to this or something. I wouldn't mind seeing your collection. And then his next question is, have you been to any movie or TV conventions? And the answer is no, I never have. Although I've heard of Comic-Con and a lot of other cons and the Cannes Film Festival. I would love to go to a film festival someday. I have been to, like, I almost got to meet the guy that played, he was the original repair guy from the Dukes of Hazzard. I can't remember his name. Cooter. I almost got to meet Cooter from the Dukes of Hazzard, although I barely missed him. I have never met any celebrities. I did. Like, I've met, I'd have to get it out, but I remember a few authors came to my school in elementary school and were promoting some book that they had written, but I've never actually met anyone, like, really famous. But I would love to go to a con someday, particularly Comic-Con and the Cannes Film Festival. But, yeah, sorry about that. Skag Cowboy asks, have you seen Room 237? No, but I flipped out when I first heard that it was coming out, and I love The Shining. It's like the best movie ever made, and I'm very interested to see their opinions and theories on The Shining. I can't wait to see it, and I'm just waiting for it to get released on DVD so I can finally see it. And the second question he has is, what are your thoughts / theories on The Shining? I did post a video called Hidden Meanings and Thoughts on Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, maybe 5-6 months ago. And I'll talk about one of the theories that I have. You know, something in the movie is every time we see a ghost, there's always a mirror in the room. You know, when Jack is talking to Lloyd in the bar, there's a mirror. When Jack sees Delbert Grady in the bathroom, there's a mirror. But the exception to that is when Jack is talking to Grady through the freezer door. We don't see Grady, but we hear him, so this kind of still does pertain to my theory that this movie could very well be taking place in Jack Nicholson's head. And the ghost, the reason that there's mirrors, and every time you see a ghost, is because Jack is talking to himself. He's talking as like some sort of different personality. And like, I've seen this movie so many times, and I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube. I think one of the more famous ones that I saw was There's Something in the Blood, when the elevator door opens. And if you've never seen that, I'd check it out. It's kind of interesting, but kind of far-fetched. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube talking about Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, but Kubrick, I think, said once, it was either Kubrick or Jan Harlan, Kubrick's brother-in-law / like partner, said that Jack Torrance was a reincarnation of the Jack Torrance that we saw at the end in that picture. So, I don't know, but I have a lot of theories, and if you want to check them out, check out that video. Michael Ray asks, what is the worst movie I've ever seen? That is a tough one. I think a good candidate for the worst movie I've ever seen would be probably Superman 4. Superman 4 was terrible. I mean, you should have seen me while I was watching that. It was so laughably bad. I've only seen Superman's 3 and 4. I never finished the first movie, and I have not seen 2 at all, and I have not seen Returns. 4 just you could see the wires that were like holding Nuclear Man, and it just constantly kept pissing me off. Another candidate would be probably Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. That would be a great candidate for it. Or Jason X. I thought that was terrible as well. Or trying to think of something really bad here. I know I probably should mention a John Carpenter movie. I'm trying to think of a bad John Carpenter movie would be Village of the Damned. I would definitely say probably top 3 worst would be Village of the Damned, Superman 4, or Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers. Those are definitely the worst movies I've ever seen. He asks, have you seen The Cabin in the Woods? No, I have not, but I would like to see it. I know it's been out, I think, for a few years now, and I'm not sure, but I was thinking that movie doesn't have anything to do with supernatural shit. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a movie that could actually take place. I'm not sure, but I'll see it eventually. Third one is, have you seen / what are the thoughts on your Evil Dead remake? Have not seen the Evil Dead remake, but this movie has been, I think I have been following this rumor for God knows how long. I mean, I think I was following it when I think they announced that Sam Raimi was going to remake it and Bruce Campbell was going to be in it. And finally, when the Evil Dead remake was announced, that it was finally being made, I really wanted to see it. And I think for a while there it had a higher rating than the original. And that's a movie I'll probably end up having to see on DVD. But I bet it's really good. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And I really would like to see the Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash. I think that would be cool to see. I don't know if Sam Raimi or Bruce Campbell was involved with the remake. I'm imagining they might have been. But I love the original trilogy. Army of Darkness was okay, but the first 2 were really good. But, yeah, those are my thoughts. But, that's the Q&A, guys. I had, actually, I mean, for someone like me, that was a pretty good turnout for questions, although, I mean, it wasn't a huge amount, but for someone like me, it was good to have a few people ask me questions. Sorry it took so long to finally answer them, but part of the reason was I was just kind of waiting long enough. Maybe somebody else would post a few more questions. But I guess thanks for the posting the questions. I might do another Q&A sometime, but thanks for subscribing. I know, like, I think my subscriber rate actually for me has gone up. I think, like, I'm at 77 right now. 77 is good. 77 people that are watching me. I mean, that's cool. Some of my videos have gotten some pretty big views, but thanks for I want to say thanks personally to the people that are constantly watching me all the time, and the people that are constantly watching my videos. You know, you are the reason why I do these videos, and without you, I wouldn't do them. But these are my answers to the Q&A, guys, and as always, thanks for watching.